Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
And Joy Nightingale.
And today we have landed right here in Norfolk, Virginia. Now we're going to go to an attraction that I haven't been to in 23 years.
Wow.
Joy's never been there. Behind us is the Nauticus, which is like a naval ocean museum type thing. I came here back in 1999 when I was in Boy Scouts with another Boy Scout troop named 214. They befriended me at summer camp and they went, hey, we go to the Williamsburg area every February they rotate their February trips. You want to come? And I went, yeah. And we went here and it was cool. So 24 years later, we're going to come back and see what it's 23 years later. We're going to come back, see what it's about, take Joy, bring you along with us. That's not really why we're here. What we're here is, since I was here, they added this big battleship. This battleship is the USS Wisconsin. And for Christmas, yes, Christmas, we have a Christmas light display on the battleship. It's WinterFest on the Wisconsin. So we're going to check out the Nauticus, and then when the sun sets, we're going to go on that battleship. So Joy, I think we're ready.
Step right up. Let's go for this ride.
Already fun facts that there's enough salt in all the oceans that if you piled it all over North America, it would be 1,000 feet deep. That's the Empire State Building. That's how high it would be. Your journey begins here. Sounds like a good spot to start. Now the cool thing is this is part science museum, part naval museum. It's quite interesting. Cargo ship is bound for Port of Virginia. It's loaded with items that will be brought and sold all across the United States. Do you know where your cell phone comes from? How about your shoes, your TV? Many of these products are shipped today. We got CDs, Red Bull, Little Green Army Men, rubber duckies, computer parts. I'm a fan of the rubber duckies, but I just don't know why they don't swim over here. Which is more fuel efficient? We have a truck, a train, and the tug. 155 miles per gallon, 413 miles per gallon carrying 1 ton of cargo. And now the big old boat. But I guess tug most efficient. So in World War II, many sailors used periscopes. Now we could use one to look all at the harbor. It's not a screen, you're actually just going at the roof and we're looking all around the city at different parts of the harbor. Find something good, Joy, find something good.
I got the backwards welcome to.
There we go. We just saw it there a second.
There, see?
There we go. That's what we're seeing through this. Morse code, I got this. SOS. See, signaling always fascinates me. In World War II, my father's father, was in the Navy, but he worked on merchant marine ships, also Navy ships, but doing signaling. So it always fascinated me. I'm patriotic. I'll take it, Uncle Sam. I was afraid I was going to be a cold fish. We do search for weird and odd things. Here's something interesting. In 1908 on the USS Connecticut, they had a kangaroo mascot. Coal, better known as the Black Diamond. We know that because of the Black Diamond Mine. That's the ride at Knoebels up in Pennsylvania. It's a fun ride talking about mining for the coal. We'll put a link in for that down below.
This is crazy. It's a scale and it's showing how the torpedo is about the same weight as
a Volkswagen Beetle. There's the scale and there's the torpedo. They're showing about how the armor plating was, and it was actually layers of the steel to protect the ship. And this is an earlier form, and the ship we're going to go on, the USS Wisconsin, has stronger, more powerful armor plating. We're looking at a model of the USS Wisconsin, which is pretty accurate, even down to, you see these little symbols right here? Well, if I turn to my right out this window, we actually see the battleship and could see those same exact little flags and shields. Museum is interesting. You leave the Navy and you appear to more sciencey stuff. We depend on the power of the bay. Seeing some of the fish in the Chesapeake Bay. Some more of the fish in the bay. I like the big one flounder chilling in the middle of it all. Going over all the different classes ships. That all depend where they were built and made.
So basically my whole family is Navy. My grandfather was Navy, my uncles are Navy. They were on the USS Nimitz class. And it's actually pretty cool because one of the stories that they have is like where Chuck Norris actually visited everybody there. And I thought that was cool.
And he was so powerfully put an end to all wars? No?
No.
And that would be, let's see, Class B. Like the only other battleships I ever went on were the Virginia class, which are these, G. One of the coolest things is they have one of the biggest games of battleship I've ever seen. Like, look at it compared to Joy. It's a battleship game the size of Joy.
J10.
Wait, J10? Aww. You sunk my battleship. How big is that shark? Ooh, goblin shark's 13 feet. Tiger shark, 8.1. Most people don't realize how big a great white shark could be. 22 feet long. Plasma. Plasma is one of the 4 states of matter. Solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. And it's made up of charged particles, electrons and ions. But it's also fun just to touch. It reminds me of Ghostbusters. This is interesting, the map showing dart buoys, and here's a replica of a dart buoy. And these are all around the world, and they get the currents and the waves. So they warn you about tsunamis. They shoot up their information to satellites. It's a buoy network around the world. These are cool little artifacts of the Monitor. If you know your history, that was the USS Monitor, was an ironclad ship. And when it was discovered in 1973, these are some of the things that were found on it. From drawer or cabinet knobs. I like the chimney for the whale oil lamp. And a teaspoon. Pepper and mustard bottle. I love that the mustard bottle actually says the U.S. Navy. What I'm trying to do is rearrange the water flow to make the fastest path possible for your boat. Oh, and here, let's go. We're going right down the middle, Joy.
All right.
Ready to set sail? I think it went pretty fast down there.
I think it definitely did.
Always the best souvenir, a crushed penny. Making those copper memories. Enjoy, be careful. You have to put your fingers in a shark mouth.
Ow, 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 ow. Ah, that's cute. That's got a shark on it.
It is a cool crush penny. We're looking at how life at sea used to be when ships looked like that for the Navy. Look, Joy, they had pet rabbits. No?
No.
In USS Alabama. But I don't see a ship in this case, Joy. Oh, it's camouflaged. I love stuff like this when it's repurposed. Coffee mug made from shell casings. That is awesome to me. And the cool thing with going to the Nauticus is we do get to go on the USS Wisconsin. Later when we come back and see these lights lit up at night was a separate ticketed event that we're going to. But this is regular daytime mission, includes you walking around. Not the whole ship, they have tours for that, but just like some of the first level ships. Cool shows of the Pointer Sisters. Let's put on a show. People that have performed on this boat. We've had boxing tournaments, Easter Sunday Hollywood stars. The Ed Sullivan TV show, Toast of the Town, was televised live from the Wisconsin Fantail. Wow, in 1990, actor, comedian Steve Martin and his wife visited the ship. Well, that stuff interests me. An interesting fact we was just reading, that in World War II, since there wasn't any air conditioning, when they weren't in battle, a lot of the sailors would actually come up and sleep on these decks. Making our way all the way to the bow. We're going to turn around for the grand reveal. It's pretty cool. When we came on, they asked do we have our tickets, and it was for the guided tour or self-guided tour. I thought they were asking do we have the tickets for the gun show.
No.
It's beginning to look a lot like wartime. Everywhere we go, the cannons are fully armed. The captain says we can't be harmed. No? It is very surreal seeing all the Christmas lights on a battleship. It's just not something I thought they would do a Christmas display on. It's pretty cool, but still a little weird. I'm excited when we come back later tonight and see it when it's really dark out. And these are called triple gun mount torrents, not 3 gun mount torrents. They're called triple because each one could operate independently. One could go up as one could go down. They don't all have to fire facing the same exact trajectory. Below Deck Adventures. Why they be teasing me with all this fake food? I want to eat some of that lobster and those Cornish game hens and some mac and cheese. Why are they doing this to me? I would like a hamburger and french fries and hot dogs, please, sir. Where? The ferry riders. We're in the library.
I'll see you up on.
It is crazy when you think this is where they used to sleep. Imagine 6 men all in this tight quarters. Yeah. So cool though. Like this room, you only have 2 per up.
Yeah.
So Joy, I have a question.
What? Is it nap time?
No. Do you want top or bottom?
Well, this one I can just like.
Oh,
My level.
you want top bunk? Okay. It's the greatest sign ever. How's your bunker? Know your capacity. Don't overload. Food is your fuel. Don't waste it. We're just exploring. We actually have no clue where we're supposed to be going or allowed to be going. Well, I know the glass means we can't go any further here. We're just seeing what there is to see on this battleship. And some more bunks. I didn't even realize the little drawer for their shaving kits and all that stuff, and how it flips up their bunk and they have more storage underneath it. She's still exploring. Are those rats I hear from underneath, Joy?
Dental.
Oh, dental.
It looks like ghosts are working on ghosts. Because there's nobody here.
Joy. Come here, I'm gonna take care of that cavity you have. Oh, I like this. We found the post office. Get your money orders, your stamps. Oh, that one's going to New York, New York. I could just drop it off on the way home, Joy.
Yeah.
And it's going right from South Orange, New Jersey. We have family there. Ooh, I like the gas mask. Got some cool dental tools and stuff. And we saw the regular sailors' bunks. Here's one of the officers' rooms. Here's his own bed. I guess he was a lieutenant. His uniform laid out. Own sink for shaving. This is quite a luxurious living accommodation. So we saw the Nauticus and the battleship Wisconsin in the daytime, but now it's time to head back for their WinterFest. You can see it looks better all lit up at night than when we were there in the day already.
Yep.
All right, let's go. WinterFest. Winter is calling. And it's saying it's gonna be cold. Now that is a big battleship. What do you think of this little dinghy? Happy holidays, sail Nauticus. Snow here every 15 minutes. You can start off right off the bat with an animatronic penguin. Yeah.
Gather around, snow time! It's about to snow! Everybody count down with me. Here we go. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. It's snowing! Didn't you want a white snowman? We got snow! All the snow our hearts could desire! I don't need to shower later to dry off all this snow.
I know, right?
Oh, this definitely looks cooler at night. I didn't know if earlier when we were on, some of the lights were on, if it was gonna spoil this magic. It definitely didn't. Still crazy, it's a battleship with Christmas displays. Joy, you feel the magic?
I feel so festive now.
I know, lots of holiday cheer all around. We're in the tunnel of lights.
So much and have a wonderful evening.
So beautiful. Joy, you know what?
What?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere I go. Especially the ship. When do we get to unwrap the presents? Imagine how many man hours it took to set this up. I would have loved to have been the art director when, you know what? Let's put the Christmas tree here.
Put it over there.
Some trees over there. Even got the presents under the tree. I think the biggest one has your name on it, Joy. And then again, everything has your name on it this time of the year. It always says Joy.
It's personalized for me.
This snowball's gonna avalanche all the way down. Joy, it's like we're walking in a winter wonderland. Ooh, it's pretty blue lights. Look at the colors of these trees. I love how they twinkle in purple, orange, and magenta.
This is so cool. It's a spring is coming area. And it's like, I guess all the flowers, like the spring flowers, like coming up right next to the path.
Ooh, we got some good projecting of those flowers. Very painterly. I think it's interesting how different companies are sponsoring different parts. The spring is presented by Stewart Marine Services. The flowers are so cool. Can you see the stars blinking in them? I have to say, this is a pretty cool tourist attraction. Everyone should take note. We're in the music section is the next thing that we're coming up. Light up notes. In the Griswold Cafe, and I was right. It is the Griswold family. That's a cool record player copper sculpture. Tidewater Tech. All different kinds of treats to have inside of the Griswold Cafe. I like that they're named after the different characters from the movie itself. I think we're gonna go for a Todd's soft pretzel with sweet cinnamon sugar and a hot apple cider. Got our hot apple ciders. You as well. I like if we got a hot chocolate, you could add your marshmallows.
I like this game.
Went to drink the hot apple cider.
It's okay.
It was labeled wrong. It's scalding apple cider. You know when you drink something hot and it burns the taste buds right off your tongue first taste, and you feel it tingly all over your tongue? That is this. I think I'm gonna have to vent it a little. Need to vent that. If we were outside, you'd be able to. I think you can. Can't you see the steam? Actually, you can actually see the steam coming off of this. Yeah, that's some scalding apple cider right there. It is interesting though, drinking apple cider, celebrating Christmas in the mess hall of a battleship.
That's one of the reasons I haven't still tasted mine because I can feel it coming through there. It's super hot.
So Joy, what do you think of your hot apple cider?
It's definitely hot.
I think it's just hot apple cider. Jugfuls, and they're just steaming it to a scalding boil and pouring in a cup with cinnamon. Back outside.
Trains.
Elf Adventure. We found the elves.
Maybe new to the job, but I'm pretty sure all you have to do is pick up on the reins.
The elves.
It'll never work. It'll never work. It's worth a shot. Whoa! Hey, we're starting to level out. That worked perfectly. Thank you, Buttons. No problem.
I did not know what we were going to see when they said elves down here. I am very pleasantly surprised.
Your own jug in. We don't care. We'll fill up your hands with it. Come on in. Get your syrup here. Again, that's as much syrup as you can possibly strap onto your person, in your hands, in your pockets, in your mouth for only $3.99.
I like syrup.
I myself have drank about a gallon of syrup today.
A gallon of syrup?
A tornado of energy.
That's a good amount of syrup.
I love the syrup here.
We have the soldier experience. I like the guy ice climbing up here. Nice girl, nice girls.
It looks like we have approximately, let me carry the 3 over. Yes, about 318,410,003 on the nice list. We are
To the North Pole, we got the cookies.
With the battleship.
Cramp's got all the toys. And look at that, even classic Nintendo. Oh, I wish this was my room, Joy. We have The classic He-Mans?
Right
Master
then,
Universe?
here we are in the vintage game room.
The vintage
So
game room?
Vintage games. Santa doesn't give new toys out to everybody, you know. Some people like the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ooh,
I like the
that
Nintendo
one.
Entertainment System. This must be Santa's shower. It looks like, or the elves.
Hi there, everyone.
Hi there, Mr. Christmas Tree.
I'm Oliver. What's your name?
I'm Joe. How are you?
Joe?
How are you doing, Oliver?
Oh, I'm just peachy keen.
That's good.
Hey, what did you want for Christmas this year?
Ooh. You stumped him.
Well, that's all right. There's still plenty of time.
Oh yeah. What do you want? Has anyone asked you today?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe some new ornaments.
I gotcha.
The red ones really make my eyes pop.
I see that. Oh, very nice. Well, have a Merry Christmas, Oliver.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And then we have their train display. That Barbie's drowning in Lincoln Logs. This Rex standing on the Jenga blocks holding the Christmas lights. I think someone rode Slinky Dog Dash down in Disney over there. It reminds me of it. I can solve a Rubik's Cube, but I never made a Pac-Man out of Rubik's Cubes before. That is pretty cool. That is cute. Not a creature was stirring, except for those mice. Back to Cane Lane. Wow. A giant candy cane lit up at night is awesome. So long to you too.
Now comes the time when we gather again and we stand hand in hand and we count down from 10. It's like counting from 1, only in the reverse. We've all learned to count. There's no need to rehearse.
The Grinch! The Grinch doesn't want us to celebrate Christmas!
Cut the music! That's much better. All right, folks, gather in. All right, folks, we're going to count down from 10. I need everybody to help, especially you. Everyone, follow me. Here we go, folks. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold on. This guy's not counting. I need everybody. Here we go, folks. You have to count. 10. Wait for me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. Hold on, I lost my place. Where was I?
8.
78. Don't yell at me. 6. 6. 5. Everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas.
She is all lit. It's officially Christmas time. WinterFest is in full, I can't say bloom, storm? Blizzard? WinterFest is in full blizzard. Below Deck Adventures. Jingles the talking gingerbread man. Clothes reading corner. An elf Christmas kitchen. Food looks so much more appetizing with Christmas lights. Get lost, Beaver. I love it. For little kids, they have little books out. You can read, or you can watch The Grinch. Oh yeah. Look, it's gonna steal the mouse's food. We found more elves down here in the kitchen.
Well, is he nice at least?
Oh, he's very nice. Him and I talked.
They're making cookies and pretzels.
From now on, let's just stick to the...
Sugar and Spike, Galley Alley. I would eat it in a box with a fox. Sips and sweets.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Hello there. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Mr. Gingerbread Man?
Oh, I'm doing great. And please, Mr. Gingerbread Man was my father. You can call me Jingles.
Okay, hi, Jingles.
Hi. Are you guys having a good time at WinterFest?
A wonderful time.
A wonderful time.
Yeah.
That's what we love to hear.
And even better now that we're seeing you.
Aw, stop it. If I blush, I'm gonna need some red frosting.
I hear that. We're gonna go see what else is there to see.
Okay, well, please do.
Have a good night.
Just like we were.
And if you don't want to sit inside for Griswold Cafe, there's an outside version.
Oh, back home. Oh, back home. Oh, back home.
That is a big apple.
Oh.
The Big Apple. This must be Santa's cabin, I must say. Playing some chess. Yeah, there he is. I think is that Santa in the corner? I think it is. Peeking in the porthole, I would say. If you see that bed in there, the Admirals had it the best. The first thing everyone thinks of when they think of Christmas is Superman. Joy, if I go crazy, will you still call me Superman?
Sure.
That's awesome, because you don't even call me Superman now. A hot dog for the road. I figured out the Christmas tree. Asked what I wanted for Christmas. I got the best present right now. Open it up. A good old hot dog. Tastes like Christmas. Wow, that was a good night. I have to say, like I said, I've been to the Nauticus Museum when I was 17. This was a way different experience. Museum you saw was cute, but that's not what we came here for. We came for WinterFest.
Oh my god. It was amazing.
Yeah, I did not know how good it was going to be. When we came, we saw the battleship early in the day. I was like, I'm going to walk around this battleship, see those lights. I was not really expecting how cool it was going to be. The fact that they had animatronic elves in little spots.
Those were so cute.
Yeah. And then we talked to a Christmas tree, and when it said like the act like you get to talk to a gingerbread man, I thought it was gonna be a guy in like some like cheesy gingerbread man costume. I wasn't expecting talking to an animatronic gingerbread man. And the Grinch lit the Christmas tree. All those things I did not know was gonna happen. Was very pleasantly surprised. This was incredible. Like I have to say, like we've been to a few Christmas events. This one really made me feel merry and bright. Let's say, and you can see bright. The
so
boat
bright.
behind us is so bright. I had a good time sharing all this holiday spirit with you. Hopefully you all liked it. If you did, you always give this video a thumbs up. Let us know that you liked it. Or if you want to see more fun adventures that we do, because we've been traveling a lot of the country. Not as much as I'd like. We're going to keep going more and more and more. We're getting farther radius every time. So if you want to see more of that, you should subscribe to this channel. And where do you think is cool Christmas displays that we should go see? I know out in like the Midwest there's some cool Christmas parades and stuff, and this was a weird one for me because like I know of drive-through, but like on a battleship. So I want to find more funky Christmas displays. Let us know what we should go check out in the comments down below. But for now, I think we could call it Nauticus, but more important than that, WinterFest on
the Wisconsin.
Yeah, been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Goody.
And live life.